Hello once again, everyone. Welcome to Cruisig's Purgatory. I'm your host, Cruisig, alongside me, the beautiful Aria Stormborn.
Hey, y'all.
Before we start off, I want to say a special hello to Eratus47, who just followed us on live with PlayStation. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we will keep on going as we move along. In the last we are one level away from level 80, and we are getting closer and closer to the end of the line. Our journey now leads us to the Tempest. In the last episode, we assuaged our doubts and found our determination, and we are now off to
See the wizard?
Don't I wish? Let's get right down to it with the level 79 quest to Storm-Tossed Seas. Thine affairs are in order. Then I shall unfold to thee my proposal. Our destination is the ocean floor, yet our goal is not simply to arrive there. Nay, we must needs have the means to breathe and fight freely. Thus I would petition the aid of one of the Fae, a being with whom I have yet to meet face to face. Rather than waste words on explanation, I bid thee follow me unto the hamlet of Sullen, which lieth to the south and west. All will become abundantly clear, I promise thee. Where's Sullen? Lake... Oh, okay. Okay, it's that place where... Let's ride. I was wondering the entire time whether or not to unlock to reveal the rest of this map, and I'm glad I didn't. The village of Weed. Brick. Here we are. There, to the west. Canst thou discern the hump of an isle rising above the water? That foliage-covered mass hideth the key to our safe descent. Swim close, and plunge thee beneath the surface. Thou shalt soon divine the reason for mine insistence. Though it be much to my shame, I can but flail and flounder where thou mayest glide as a fish. I shall board a boat to the island, and spare one and all the spectacle of mine inept strokes. So, Urianger can't swim. Bottom line. There we go. Is this what I think it is? Oh yeah, I already... Two curved slabs of rock seem squeezed together here, giving the impression of a giant stone eyelids. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Yep, I'm right. I'm totally right. I don't even... Though it appears solid enough, the rock yields slightly under your touch. Was the surface gently shifting, or was it just your imagination? There's Alphino. Means I can get up here. Ah, there you are. Once you've completed your underwater investigations, the path here leads to the top of the island. Y'shtola. If you've solved Orion-J's little mystery, then you can find him further up the slope. 'Twas all rather obvious to my eyes, though I concede I have an unfair advantage. Even seeing it up close, I'm still not sure what's so special about this island. What's Alice say? This lake is enormous. Assuming my geography is correct, this would be the mirror of Silvertier back in the source, although the size hardly compares. How about you, Thancred? The locals call this the Isle of Ken, which I presume must refer to knowledge. Either that, or someone was being awfully zealous about marking its territory. Well, what hast thou discerned? I've discerned that it reminds me of a certain primal. Most perceptive. According to the law of the Pixies, we are, even now, perched upon the back of an ancient Fey entity. Its name is Bismarck. Aye, the self-same title by which we know the great feathered whale revered by the Vanu Vanu of the Source. I would enlist its aid to bear us onto the deep, and thence banish the water with an airy sphere, alike in form to the domes which do shelter the hamlets beneath the Ruby Sea. Within its compass, we may move unencumbered and defend ourselves when the hour of battle cometh, as it most surely shall. Now, I must needs ask for silence whilst I make my supplication.
Wir Sach, Bilang Bismail.
Man.
Fallen si lor wislan. Ada si alinal.
Oh dear. I don't need to speak Fey to know that didn't go well.
We need... I know what to do.
Oh, my snake yak! You've learned to call me at last! And where do you go? On a trip? A journey? I knew you wouldn't give up without a fight. Oh, my precious mortal, I shall help you in any way I can. Gers Bismail when picked. Van dromi drom jakom. Van red rithje. Be sure to scrub this one's teeth for him upon your return. It's only good manners.
It will be done, Your Majesty. Our deepest thanks for your timely intervention.
An agreement is reached and your departure is at hand. You wingless ones best hold on tight. May the blessings of the Fae keep you safe, Inba.
Holy fuck nuggets. You saw that, right?
And just like that, it's all gone back to the way it was.
What was you expecting? 100 years of honey and rainbows? Seeing them Yulmore types wake up and smell the ashes was miracle enough for me.
Oh, the miracles haven't stopped.
Magic in the air when that ladder started moving. And when that great hulking Talos rose up. Gods. I could live 1,000 years and never behold anything so amazing.
Oh, Irvith, you might want to look up.
What the? Do you see that?
Flying fucking whale at 12 o'clock.
What a monster! Where did even come from? Whoa, yeah! It's not stopping. Run! Run!
That was funny, not gonna lie. Am I alive?
Wow.
Wow is right.
The breath of Bismarck. See how it swells to form a dome beneath the waves? The waters recede. The tempest's floor is laid bare. In defiance of the blinding sky, this place holds fast to its gloom. The last refuge of he who denies the light with every fiber of his being. You stand at the precipice, hero. Journey unto the heart of darkness. Finish it.
Welcome to the Tempest. This music fucking bops. I love it. Oh, glad am I that Bismarck was true to his word. We arrived in the Tempest, safe and dry. 'Tis here that we shall find the lair of Emet-Selch, and, I believe, the imprisoned Exarch as well. For an Ascian alone, it is of course a trifling matter to flee unto the rift. Yet I suspect such travel is nigh impossible with a mortal in one's custody. Nay, he would not soon risk his prize when the Exarch's very body serveth as the key to the Crystal Tower and its powers of temporal transportation. Thus am I all but certain that this underwater realm harboreth our friend and enemy both. We have but to find them. In the event that you leave the area, speak with Inuil at Venmont Yards in Calusia to return to the Tempest. Alright. You and Kelly, I swear you are both on the same wavelength.
Oh, another Disney file in the FC? Yay!
You know, the next time I see her online, I'm gonna tell her you mentioned the whole under the sea thing. Now, as for where we should be looking, I rather doubt Emet-Selch will be sitting around out in the open. I propose we follow the slope downwards, towards the deeper trenches, and keep an eye out for rock formations large enough to house a stronghold. Let us be off then, but watch your footing. The ground is still wet and like to be slippery. Alright, we're heading close to an etherite. An etherite. But seriously, this music is awesome. This is like smooth jazz. This level of smooth jazz right here is like... The Ondo. The Sahagin. Holy butt nuggets.
That's the kind of music you should take me to, just saying.
What?
That's the kind of music you should take me out dancing to, just saying.
Alright, we've attuned to the etherite. Where's the, is there an Amaro keep here?
Ooh, I like
nope.
what he's doing.
Nope, didn't think so. Alright, let's find that. There he is. The finless ones! They followed me! Why have you come? Was it you who took away our water? Ah, so this is where the Ondo make their home. I had wondered. Pray, forgive us any inconvenience we have caused. We were not aware your people lived here in the Tempest. We need this great dome of air that we might conduct a most urgent search, and thus beg you for your understanding. Chieftain, what are we to do? Are you emissaries of the Ancient Ones? The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. So, what's the plan? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I'd like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. Could it be Emet-Selch's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return? We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondo refuse to speak with us... Chris, do you remember my first scheme for entering Newmore? How I had planned to ingratiate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo? The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that with the right approach, we can build a similar relationship here. What kind of approach did you have in mind? That chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we are to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plain our all too dramatic arrival hath thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such problems as we have caused, and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not inimical to them, they may yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I've nothing to offer, but I do worry that what will happen if the Hondo's tales end up leading us to a dead end. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than first meets the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus, I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. Let's do what we do best. Then it is settled. Yashola, pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Alright. Let's speak with Alpha now. Chris, you won't believe who I've just bumped into. This is Pausus Oan. I cannot pronounce that. This is Pausus Oan, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Yulmore. I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistel came, but his visits did not continue. I am truly sorry, Pausus Oan. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return, a cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are the swiftest swimmers. But now there is no water. We run and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them. Too many. I believe I can be of assistance there. And what of you, Chris? If you've not found a task, you are most welcome to join me. Indeed, I should appreciate the company. Where the dry return has an rather ominous ring to it. Alright. Let's move quickly. I swear to God, this entire soundtrack right now has been nothing. There is no bad track in the bunch. Oh, I love those freaking digits. Just one more and we'll have enough. I love it when I do 5-figure damage. When does the soundtrack release to this thing?
Not soon enough.
And we're back. Oh my god, they salvaged music. You could crack their shells? You must be stronger than you look. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nay, Paus Oan. This was to be part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam, aimless and lost, until they spied buildings here up on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water. Yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest's turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first shelters pondered their good fortune. It was clear. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time as they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history, yet I cannot help but wonder, how would the significance, or otherwise, of our arrival be decided? The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. We thank you for the lesson, Paus Oan, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do try not to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Alright. With that, we are going to call it for right now, and we will return later in the day to continue the storyline. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this episode of Cruise Nick's Purgatory. A special thank you to Arya Stormborn for joining us.
Of course.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams and videos the moment they air. And be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access to Cruise Nick's Purgatory. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Cruise Nick X, signing out.